Okay, welcome to my show where I show you some mediocre cutting skills. Um, so I have, well, I'm making black beans. I've already soaked them. I know you can't see my head, but that's what I had to do in order to show my um, working space here. I'm just hoping none of my cats jump up here while I'm doing this. So I'm just cooking some black beans. So I have those already soaked. I have a pepper, an onion, and cilantro that I'm going to attempt to cut. Um, Here are the knives that were shown in the video. Paring knife, serrated, and chef knife. Um, and I've got the cloth under the board so it doesn't slide. And I am wearing my boots so that if I drop a knife, I don't cut my foot open. All right, so I'm going to start with the cilantro, which is what I'm probably going to be the worst at. Oh, and I have my bowl for scraps. So in the video, they showed the person, I think they were using a chef knife, but I just have a small bunch and there's not a lot of room between my hand and the cilantro. So I'm going to use a paring knife, and they were just kind of doing this motion. I usually just peel it off one by one. So I wanted to see what if this was easier, because cutting the little leaves one by one is kind of a pain, and this does seem to kind of be working. Oh, am I holding this knife right? No. Okay, so I guess I should be holding it like this, like I'm shaking a hand, and I'm not supposed to wave it around. So pretend I didn't do that. And just gonna kind of flick it. Yeah, that worked pretty good. My other hand's kind of like squished up so that I don't cut a finger off. So I'll put the stems in the bowl and just kind of squish this stuff together. Most of what I learned about knife skills, I learned when I was 18 selling Cutco knives. All right, so I got my grip, which I don't normally do. I usually hold it like this, so this is new to me. And I'm gonna, oh yeah, I'm gonna kind of squish my hand in a knuckle so that I don't cut it. And then I usually just keep bringing it into a pile and chopping. This feels awkward because this is not how I normally cut. I'm not usually there I go. See, I was like gonna put it over there. Doesn't look as good as they had, but I'm getting used to the new grip. All right, that's probably enough because it's just going into the Instant Pot and going to cook forever anyway. So I'm going to set the knife so the blade's away from me, and I'm going to scoop this stuff up and put it in the pot. And next I'm going to cut the pepper. I always save the onion for last because the onion taste will get on everything once you're cutting it. You're not supposed to mix meat with vegetables or fruits, and that's not a problem in this household because we don't need any meat. So I'm just going to go to the sink and rinse this off. So I'm going to hold it like this. I don't know that I really need to rinse it off, but I'm gonna. So I like the way he cut the bottom and the top off the pepper. I gotta remember to keep my knuckles out of the way. You guys are gonna be commenting, your knuckles were in the way the whole time. Put the scraps over here. And then I think he just kind of rotated it around in a circle to get the middle out. I don't know. Oh, I'm cutting kind of towards myself there. I probably should go the other way. Why did it look so much easier when he did it? All right, so at this point, I think I can pull it out. And slice it this way. And then you can take the stuff out in there, but it's not going to bother me, so I'm just going to leave it. All right, so I'm going to cut into strips. One thing I always would do is move the food into the knife, which you're not supposed to do. And then after I have it in strips, cut the other way. And I don't need these to be very small. So in they go. I kind of curled my fingers in, got the right grip, hopefully. All right, and then the last bit here. Okay. There's that piece there, but I don't care, it's fine. I'm kind of a scrappy cooker. I eat all the scraps. All right, and then the last but not least, my favorite, the onion. I'm doing purple onion because purple will look a lot nicer. We're gonna cut the head off and then cut it in half. I actually learned how to cut an onion properly in a TikTok video. So you leave the butt on because that holds the onion together. So I think I only need half of this onion, so I'm gonna leave that on over there. Finish peeling it. Did you know most of the nutrients of the onion are in the skin? So I try not to pull too much of the skin away because the more layers you take off, the less nutrients you're getting. This purple has like a lot of antioxidants. All right, so what I learned is you slice about a 1/4 inch. This one's too small. All right, let me try the other one. I botched that one. Yeah, this one gives me a little bit more to work with. Okay. Yeah, so TikTok taught me to slice about a 1/4 inch through it. So my knife's underneath, so I think I'm pretty safe. And then you're making 1/4 inch cuts lengthwise. And then slices. And hopefully this comes out. This part's not, but we'll just pretend that doesn't exist. You see that it comes out pretty good, right? Scoop that up, throw it in. And that is the conclusion of my knife skills. Thanks for watching.